The year is 1949. China has just come out of a brutal civil war that lasted from August 1st, 1927 to December 7th, 1949, which saw the Republic of China (ROC) versus the Chinese Communist Party (CCP), led by Mao Zedong. However, the civil war took a pause from 1937 to 1945 to fight the invading Japanese, except cooperation between the two was minimal and violent clashes between the two were common. After the end of the Second World War, the CCP gained the upper hand in what became known as the second phase of the Civil War, and by 1949 the government of the ROC had fled to the island of Taiwan, where the struggle for who has control over mainland China has continued since. Now, after the takeover of mainland China and the change to a communist system, China, now under the leadership of Mao Zedong, began to undergo some major changes. For one, China became a one-man dictatorship, the way it still is today. Now, China is in a very fragile state. It just went through a major civil war and came out of a war with the Japanese that saw the destruction of many cities and farmlands. In 1958 to 1962, Mao Zedong and the CCP were looking to stabilize the economy and to organize its vast population, especially in large-scale rural communities, to meet China's industrial and agricultural problems, which they called China's Great Leap Forward. Now, how did that turn out? Well, terrible. Turns out, when you have radical agricultural policies, social pressure, economic mismanagement, and natural disasters such as droughts and floods in farming regions, whilst trying to exploit the masses of the bottom class for cheap labor while not having to import much foreign machinery and labor, things don't go too well, which is exactly what happened. A series of natural disasters hit the main farming regions, which caused a large drop of food in the country, and a series of executions and forced labor accidents add up to about 30 to 45 million deaths, but some estimates go up to about 55 million people killed in the span of about 4 years. And instead of boosting the country forward economically and industrially, it just saw millions killed and the continued plummet of the economy, and in the end, never saw any leap forward, only a leap backwards.